Hello friends and welcome to this video on Neutral English Accent Part 1 with Raz. Everyone, even native speakers of English, have some type of accent. Have you ever gone abroad and listened in on conversations residents of those cities hold on the street? Arguably, there are also situations when you can use your accent to your advantage. If you want to move from being considered at very good at the English language to the next level, excellent, then you need to make a concerted effort to help soften your accent. I will help you neutralize your accent and learn to articulate well. Once you've conquered your accent, you'll notice how confident you are in talking not only to the native English speakers, but also in negotiating well with your supervisors, colleagues, and clients. So let's take a look at the first part, which is voice. Voice has more to do with the sounds you carry naturally. It is affected by certain factors. The first is the pitch. It determines the highs and lows in your voice. Then we have tone. Tone of your voice is how the character of your business comes through in your words, which is politeness. Rate of speech is an average speaker speaks quite fast, but the good rate of speech will be 140 to 160 words per minute. Fluency, it is a speech-language pathology term that means the smoothness or flow with which sounds, syllables, words and phrases are joined together when speaking quickly, which will be discussed in details in my later videos. Moving on to what the accent is, accent refers to different kinds of emphasis in speech. The first is the syllable stress. All words are broken up into syllables, and a syllable is essentially a single unit of speech. Then is the word stress. Non-native speakers who speak English to native speakers without using word stress encounter two problems. They find it difficult to understand native speakers, especially those speaking fast, and on the other hand, the native speakers may find it hassle to understand them. And then is the clarity, which is the most important part. So it's important to speak clearly and be understandable and articulate to the other person. International Phonetic Alphabet is an alphabetic system of phonetic notation. It was devised by the International Phonetic Association as a standardized representation of the sounds of spoken English. So it is divided into 20 vowel sounds and 24 consonant sounds. As we all know that the vowel sounds are A, E, I, O, U. So let's take a look at the different unvoiced and voiced. So before we go ahead, unvoiced is with no vibration. So there are sounds that do not have any vibration, like fat, cum, pit, sip, ton, chin, thick, pressure. And on the other hand, we have voiced sounds which has vibration, like vat, gum, bit, zip, done, gin, this, pleasure. So starting with the t sound, which is a voiceless sound. And why it is voiceless? Because the front part of the tongue touches the alveolar ridge. So alveolar ridge is the upper part of our palate. So I need to roll my tongue to the ridge. So I need to take out the sound like t rather than t. So I don't have to say t, but I have to say t, t, and produce without moving the voice box. So let's do a lot of exercises which will help us to improve this sound. Now let's see t in the initial, middle, and ending of the sentence, like tongue, touch, tip, together, torch, attach, paint, today, Tuesday, Saturday, tried, button, toast, teacher, guitar, tiger, turkey, fruit, cotton, hotel, chocolate, nut, 18, coat. Hat, cute, towel, turtle, beauty, feet, talk, toe, team, butterfly, tomato, late, wet, white, touch, taste, tennis, tissue, temperature, territory, toaster, tortilla, t-shirt, tonight, flashlight, concrete, educate. Let's take a look at few sentences. He takes the bus to work every day. He is tall and has dark hair. Turn left, walk 3 blocks. It's taking time, a long time. The package weighs 2 pounds. The soup tastes salty. He always studied hard before a test. Did you used to travel a lot to work? They had dinner at the table. She has white teeth. He is tired of working hard. The baby snuggled in his towel. Will you use a corn or flour tortilla? Hop in the tub before bedtime. Blow your nose with a tissue. My address is 2 Swindon Street. He made a seat out of a log. I sewed my button onto the shirt. The daughter loves her mother. We are going to the hospital tonight. Cold water is refreshing on a hot day. She wore a rain jacket in case if it rained. Be quiet so we don't wake her up. She writes in her journal every week. I see a rabbit in the grass. Let's do some paragraphs exercises. So the first one is Terry's Taco House. Growing up in Texas can be hot in the summertime. Our family likes to get milkshakes to cool off. Tonight our family is going to get Texas toast, tacos and milkshakes at Terry's Taco House. My dad came home from work last night and said he was craving a taco from Terry's. It is the most terrific taco place in town. Everyone will get a taco except for my sister Tia. She will probably get a hamburger. Don't get me wrong, Terry's makes good hamburgers, but their tacos taste much better in my opinion. Tia just isn't a big taco fan. Most of the time she would rather find an exit than eat a taco, but when she wants a taco she gets really excited about it. She is like my dad. Dad doesn't want to eat tacos very often, but when he does, move out of his way because he will run faster than a cheetah to get a taco. When we go to Terry's tonight, I will find us a table by the window. Terry's restaurant sits right next to a busy street and I like to watch different things that happen while we eat our tacos. I watch people change their car tires, drive with towels on top of their car and find a turtle in the grass. I always look forward to being together with my family and eating at Terry's. It's fun. Next is teaching dreams. When I get older, I want to be a teacher. It has to be the coolest job in the world. The trouble is that I want to teach every subject. There are so many things to teach about, and I don't think schools will let teachers teach about everything. So far, my list of things I want to teach about include Jupiter and planets, writing fairy tales, growing potatoes and tomatoes, playing tennis, boat and safety, and working in a hospital. Last week our class learned about alligators. This made me want to teach about animals. Then this week I have learned about tools and building, and that makes me want to teach about construction. My mom also asked me if I would like to learn to play the guitar a few days ago. Of course I do. I want to learn everything so I can teach anything, I said. I tell my parents about how cool teaching is all the time. They won't tell me, but I think they get tired hearing about all the different things I want to teach about. They tell me I should definitely become a teacher if I love it so much. My plan is to teach high school classes in 6 different subject areas. I'm starting to prepare now by learning as much as I can. I read a ton. I do a lot of interviewing too. Asking people what they do has taught me so much about things I can teach. Alright, so now moving on to the D sound. Now you see we are using our voice box if I say D. So it has a voice, there is a vibration. So let's take a look at the examples how we use D in the initial, middle and ending. Doctor, doll, dance, division, deep, bad, blade, dime, dusk, desk, medicine, ladder, radio, reading, food, mud, sand, bread, dive, spider, wedding, lady, daddy, feeding, body, kindergarten, duck, dentist, hide, wood, dove, shadow, mad, date, speeding, daisy, decorate, delicate, demanding, Canada, Florida, avocado, headache, comedy, Sweden. Attitude, decade, beside, instead, salad, food, lemonade, zip code, diary, document, honeydew, directory, cheerleaders, cider, first aid. Now moving on to the sentences. I don't understand. She's making dinner. We don't own a car. Someone is at the door. I drink coffee every morning. Would you like some tea? You could meet for lunch or dinner. Doctors study for many years. They love to ballroom dance. What day is your next appointment? The teacher put the apple on her desk. In swimming, you dive to start the race. My dog is a German Shepherd and Black Lab mix. She is cleaning the dust off. We knocked at the door at least 3 times. He had to step down 3 stairs. The dove was quietly cooing in the tree. She turns 18 on her birthday next Friday. I've never tasted chocolate pudding. The police chased the speeding car. The wedding ceremony was beautiful. I need 2 loaves of bread for instant breakfast. The road went through the countryside. We ordered a salad for lunch. Used the wood to make fire. Let's do some practice on the paragraphs. The first one is no more sugar. Dad was sad to go to his dentist appointment on Tuesday. He loved to eat pudding and donuts. The sugar is bad for his teeth. He was sad because Tuesday was his birthday and we were having a party with all his favorite food. After going to the dentist, Dad sat down at his desk to do some reading. I guess I will cut down how many donuts I eat, he said. Next is dangerous driver. We were riding down the road in our car when suddenly another car went speeding past us. My friend Dave was driving and he got mad. His face turned red and he said that is really dangerous. The road came to a dead end and the car turned around. Dave waved his hand to stop the car. He rolled down his window and said, "Your speeding is dangerous to you and me. Please don't do it." The man in the other car apologized and said he would slow down in the future. Best pets ever. My sister Dana has a dog named Daisy. I have a duck named Doug. They both do silly things. Daisy likes to dive into the swimming pool. Doug likes to dance to loud music. We like to take them both riding in our red wagon. They are the best pets a kid could have. So thank you friends for listening to me and watching this video. Keep watching more English grammar videos and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.